Eat like you care. All the but arguments. But the excuses we use and why they don't work. Yes, you think that inflicting suffering on animals requires a good reason, some sort of necessity. No, pleasure isn't a good reason. Yes, you think that what Michael Vick did was terrible, no doubt, but you say, but. So in this section, we will explore the buts that we use to distinguish our consumption of animal foods from dogfighting and other forms of animal abuse. These buts are the excuses that we use to pretend that what most of us do every day, without even giving it a second thought, is different from what Michael Vick did. None of them work. But where do you get your protein from? This and similar buts, such as, but do you feel healthy without eating meat and dairy? Are part of our desperate but futile attempt to cling to the notion that we must continue to consume meat and other animal products or risk dying of malnutrition. That is, these buts maintain that there really is some necessity involved in eating animals. As mentioned earlier, mainstream media authorities now recognize that a vegan diet is healthy. While adequate protein intake is one of the most commonly used reasons to counter a vegan diet, numerous studies and reports over the years across the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia have confirmed that a vegan diet provides ample protein. Additionally, the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, explicitly maintains that a vegan diet is capable of providing adequate amounts of protein. And I will add through all my research that I have done that it not only provides adequate amounts of protein, but it provides superior protein because it's healthier protein. Also, I would like to add that the only reason why animals have protein is because they eat plants. Animals don't produce their own protein. They get protein from eating plants. The cows get their protein from eating plants. So we basically need to just cut out the middleman and get pure protein rather than the dangerous protein that comes from the animals. There's no epidemic of vegans going to the doctor or the hospital from lack of protein. It's also been proven that you can get too much protein. You can get too much unhealthy protein from eating animals. Let us be clear and concise. There's no credible evidence, none, that a vegan diet cannot supply the same quality, if not better, amounts of protein as that from animal sources. The bottom line is clear. Plant foods have plenty of protein. The next but. But will I get enough iron if I don't eat meat? Yes, we need iron for the formation of blood. Women need more iron than do men. Premenopausal women, especially pregnant women, need more than postmenopausal women. Iron is a central part of hemoglobin, which transports oxygen from the lungs to our tissues. It is also a constituent of certain enzymes. Iron is found in two forms. Heme iron, which is about 40% of the iron found in meat, poultry, and fish, and non-heme iron, which makes up the other 60% of iron in animal tissue and all the iron in plant foods. Heme iron is more easily absorbed than non-heme iron, and this leads some people to fear that a vegan diet will not have enough iron. But have no fear, people. Studies have shown that iron deficiency anemia is no more common among vegans than among the population generally. Many plant foods are actually higher in iron than animal foods. Studies have shown that iron deficiency anemia is no more common among vegans than among the population generally. Many plant foods are actually higher in iron than animal foods. Spinach, for example, has 15.5 milligrams of iron per 100 calories. Steak, on the other hand, has 0.9 milligrams per 100 calories. Lentils have 2.9 milligrams per 100 calories. A pork chop has 0.4 milligrams per 100 calories. Whole grains, dried fruits, nuts, green leafy vegetables, seeds, and beans are also very good plant sources of iron. Moreover, vegan diets tend to be higher in vitamin C, which increases the absorption of non-heme iron. It is easy to obtain all the iron you need on a vegan diet, whether you are a man, woman, pre- or post-menopausal or pregnant, or a child. Indeed, it is easier to get all the iron you need from plant foods than from animal foods, and you'll certainly have to consume fewer calories of plant foods to get the iron you need. To hear the next chapter, please go to my next video on my YouTube page. Please like and subscribe.